Praise the Lord, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Morning Christian Education. My name is Teraie Deloach. I attend Greater Bethlehem Temple Apostolic Church, located on 4781 Hamilton Avenue in Cincinnati, Ohio, where Bishop James Chapman is the pastor. Today's lesson is titled, Jesus by the Sea of Tiberias. The lesson text comes from the book of John, chapter 21, verses 1 through 14. The golden text reads, "This is now the third time that Jesus showed himself to his disciples. After that, he was risen from the dead." And that's the book of John, chapter 21, verse 14. Last week, I ended the lesson with saying Jesus was going to rise in 3 days. That was after his crucifixion. After Jesus was resurrected, he made some appearances. The Bible tells us the first time he appeared was to Mary Magdalene. Jesus was buried in the tomb. They put a stone in front of the sepulchre to secure the body. So Mary showed up and the stone was removed. She ran back to tell Peter and the other disciples that someone had removed Jesus' body. Peter and the disciples ran to check it out. They saw that the body wasn't there, but they didn't remember Jesus telling them that he was going to rise again. So they left. Mary stayed there weeping. She saw 2 angels. The angel spoke to her. "Why weepest thou?" She told the angel about Jesus' missing body, and she was wondering where they took him. She turned around and Jesus was standing there, but she didn't know it was him. He said to her, "Woman, why weepest thou? Whom seekest thou?" Mary thought Jesus was the gardener. She asked him about the whereabouts of Jesus' body. Jesus said, "Mary," and then she knew it was Jesus. Woo, wow, my sheep hear my voice. Mary went back and told the disciples. Jesus appeared a second time with the disciples. They were gathered together, basically hiding from the Jews. Jesus appeared and said, "Peace be unto you." He then showed them his hands and his side where he was nailed and pierced. They were glad to see Jesus. Jesus appeared a third time, but it was about a week later. Peter and some of the disciples were fishing at the Sea of Tiberias, which was also called the Sea of Galilee. They had been fishing all night and hadn't caught any fish. It was daybreak and Jesus was standing on the shore. They didn't recognize Jesus because of the fog or the mist. Or maybe they were just too far away to see him. Jesus said to them, "Cast your net on the right side of the boat." They did it, and they ended up with 153 fish. Wow. John realized it was Jesus, and Peter jumped in the water to swim to shore to him. The other disciples followed by boat. Once they reached the shore, they saw fire that Jesus had put with fish and bread. Jesus told them to bring the fish that they caught. They sat and ate once again with Jesus, like at the Last Supper. Today we may not see Jesus physically, like the disciples did, but he is definitely with us. He's there spiritually. He is still doing miracles daily. He walks and talks with us. He protects and guides. If you have a relationship with him, you'll get to know him. You'll recognize his voice, his ways, his teachings, his love. He's like no other. Start this journey with Jesus, and it'll be better than Disney World or Disneyland. Until next time, I hope I have put something on your mind. God bless.